think this is my favorite one now. Oh, you know you get power posing or meditating. Which one? Nice said he good this week on the power pose. He ready. That boy locked in. I think he like game 6 LeBron. Or game 3 LeBron.
I said which game? Which series?
I don't know. He ready though?
Eyes ready. Hold on, let me get my lips straight.
This nigga. His lips straight.
I should be looking chapped.
Alright, let me hit a countdown. Big Nag, let's get it.
All right, 6, 4, 3.
What is good? Welcome to another episode 6 of Open Gym, the podcast. Right now, you are listening to the voice of Uncle Leon, aka Slim Jim. To the left of me, we got B-Nag, aka what is it, Jimmy Buckets?
Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy Buckets, y'all just swept the Bucks. You feeling good? Well, not swept them, but 4-1. To the right, we got Nice. You know what I'm saying? Jimmer Fredette over there. That boy be pulling up from everywhere.
Always pulling up.
Always pulling up. He the reason that, you know what I'm saying, we got some interaction on Wednesday. How y'all feeling, man?
I feel great.
I feel good. I'm in a good mood. Like, I'm in a really good mood. I don't know why. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's been a cool little day. Had a cool little weekend. You know what I'm saying? We had Monday off. Had last Friday off. I'm just like, man, life is cool for right now. Life is good. Life is good. How y'all fellas feeling? How we feeling?
Never better, brother. Never better.
Never better, brother. Never better. Come on, man. Come on. How y'all
I'm
feeling?
good, man. I feel great, man. I feel like the energy's kind of up today. We put some snippets up today
On Wednesday.
Yeah. So a lot of people are hitting us up in our inboxes and letting us know like they find it funny. And a lot of people laughing at my expense. A lot of people don't want to share blunt with me no more, but I understand. It's all good. It's all good.
Man, he gave us probably the funniest part of the podcast yet. Man, that was my favorite podcast, episode 5. If you haven't watched it or listened to it, go check it out. The video is funnier than the audio because you get to see the genuine, the pure reaction and all of that. So that's my favorite episode so far, bro. How you feel about just that whole thing? Because y'all wouldn't stop. Y'all would not stop. I was trying.
We couldn't let that moment
I was
go.
about to say,
No, you was a part of it, bro.
Don't say y'all.
You was a part of it.
He ain't gonna stop the pod. We can't end the pod with him saying, don't act like what?
I'm just saying you was egging him on.
I wasn't egging him.
You was egging him on. I was trying to get us.
I wanted him to get his full thought across.
I did, and you took it left.
Yeah, he went a whole different way.
Talk about only thing touching my ass is this seat. We know
Because
that.
it is.
Right. I'm the same way. I'm talking about what
And
I
the
do with my
only thing
girl.
still touching my camera. It's
Not
this
about to
seat.
do this.
I'm talking about my girl. Making my queen feel great.
Thank you. Yes,
That's all
Queens.
I'm saying.
Queens, we love y'all. Nah, that was
duties.
that was my favorite
Definitely
pod, bro. That was my favorite pod. I realized I be trying not to, but I realize that's just me. But when I laugh, I always throw my head back or I like touch one of y'all. I be watching the videos like, stop, bro. Like, I wish I didn't do that.
I mean, that's
you.
normal.
I guess that's me, you know what I'm
That's
saying? But
normal.
I just hate it. I be watching it like, nigga, keep your head straight. Like,
Keep your head straight.
like he
Got that
almost
newborn
did it.
baby head.
I caught myself right there. But nah, man. Welcome to episode 6. We feeling good, so hopefully it's a good one for y'all. We can just jump right into it. This is something that I want to start with. It made me think of it when people were commenting on the on a snippet that we posted on Wednesday. Somebody said that we are something else with a laughing emoji, and then I responded and I was just like, you know what I'm saying, me and Blamo were wholesome young men until we met this guy. So then it just started getting me to think of our college years. And so I got a question that just like, do you remember when you lost your innocence? And this is kind of like a loaded question. I mean, it can be different moments, but y'all, I guess I'll let y'all go first since I asked the question. Do you remember the moment that you kind of lost your innocence of like maybe like I was taught to be this, but like I kind of want to do some hood rat shit with my friends, or it was like, dang, like you had this thought of how the world went, and then you see stuff happening, and you like, oh, like I gotta change the way I move so I can adapt to the world.
I remember.
What was
the
that
exact moment?
What was the exact moment?
What grade was it was in middle school. It had to be 6th or 7th grade, one of those. And you know, I had older brothers, so I used to always want to hang out with them and their friends, and they played sports. So I used, like, every time they was in the neighborhood, I used to want to hang out with them. So one time they were in our garage, and we were in there. They was talking, and they was talking about sex, because they were like much older than me. They was talking about sex, and I went in there and I was kind of just looking like, and one of the my brother's friends was like, man, you don't know nothing about this. I was like, I mean, I know. I don't know. That's why I'm in here. I'm fascinated. And the next thing, he started giving me advice. He's like, you want to know how I feel like? Take some lotion. And you know, just stroke it like you doing it. And just watch what happens. My head, I'm like, man, get out of here, man. Lotion. But in the back of my head,
Nigga try to play it cool. What? Man, get out of here.
I was waiting for my parents to leave the house. Ooh, I can't wait.
With a laptop, man.
I ain't even have a laptop.
With a desktop at.
With a desktop back.
I had that either. All I had was this.
Nigga got no phone. You had magazine at least, bro?
No, I ain't know what none of that was. Like, I didn't have access to none of that. But I had this right here in the back of my head. Bro. And that when I did what I did, changed my life. From that moment on, everything that I've done
revolved around that.
That changed your life, bro?
Changed my life.
Oh my God.
Everything that I'm done, I'm talking about from having my first drink to anything I've done, wanting to make money, has all been revolved around
making money.
That feeling.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
what about
that's
you?
hilarious, man. I got a couple instances where my innocence
I think I got
was
a
lost.
couple, but go ahead.
I mean, the earliest one I can think of, it's more of a like, it's not funny in my opinion. It's just more of a real aspect on life. Like, I'll never forget. It was one night, like my mom was talking to my dad about like bills one time, and you know, it got to the point where they were talking about like bankruptcy and stuff. They like might have to file for it. And I'm like, damn, like that sound bad. So I'm like, I'm stressing out now too. Like, damn, we about to be broke. Like, we about to be homeless. Like, what's going on? But little did I know, like they had it all together. And that's just something like, apparently like bankruptcy ain't the worst thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Like,
yeah. So they kind of had everything planned out. But me, like at 11, 12 years old, I'm thinking like, yo, like, shit is bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see my mom stressing, my pop stressing about bills and shit. So I'm like not asking for stuff, like just trying my best. Shit, I like a year later, I started like just working with my dad, like under the table. He would pay me under the table. You know, I'm thinking like they, you know, I'm if I'm less of a burden on them, then things would be a little better. Yeah. When I found my dad DVD stash, when DVDs was a thing, and he had them flicks. I found that stash, but that summer, my
not
innocence,
your dad's DVD stash,
yes.
but the DVD stash.
The DVD stash.
Nah, it was my dad. It was in his
Nah,
dresser.
it was his.
I don't even know how I came across that. Like what I'm doing in his dresser anyway, but I found that what was it?
What was it called?
The first one I seen was an Uncle Luke joint. Yeah, so it was like just an Uncle Luke, like he was like Uncle Luke in Miami, like it was like girls on the beach, like getting their back blown out. So
I thought he was about to say twerking.
Uncle Luke had the joint lit, bro.
Good gracious.
On the beach?
On the beach, sand all in the cheeks, bro. Like I was
Sandy
like,
cheeks.
dang. I was like, dang. So yeah, that kind of started it. Then all the booty talks, they was in there. So all
I
that.
never had a booty talk experience. I'm kind of like jealous when all my friends or just people be talking about like booty talks. I'm like, bro, I never like had a booty talk experience where I just run into a stash and it's booty talk.
Yeah, numbers 1 through 18, I'm sure.
Good gracious.
He had a lot.
That's a lot of work to be putting in.
He had a lot. And then I'm just joking with them. I'm kind of stretching, but
nigga trapped in a closet.
it was a lot. It was a lot of booty talks though. Look it up. It's probably like 300 or something.
Good gracious.
But even he had tapes. Like, you know, that's the worst when you find your parents' stash and it's a tape and you got to rewind it back to the last part where they stopped at. You got to remember that. Bro, you talking about some pressure?
Hey, but you know it's crazy.
And he couldn't even if I now think about it, even if I would have fucked up and forgot the spot, he couldn't have came to me.
He couldn't.
He could, like, what you gonna say? Like,
you in a win-win situation,
exactly.
Bro. But also, like, you know how sick of a mind like we have as little kids or boys is like, I know that this can get me in trouble, but this booty is worth it. Like, whatever is on this tape, like
BET Uncut.
I'm gonna rewind it, bro.
And that shit was horrible. Like the hairiest.
You don't even gotta go there. You ain't gotta go there. Especially when you're young. You don't know. You just like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I ain't had no booty talk experience.
And then I guess I would say like a little bit later, once I started being in the streets like that, like just seeing how I don't know. I don't even want to get too deep into that because some people right now married and shit.
Yeah.
But just seeing how girls was giving it up, like in high school, like it was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that definitely like, you know, fucked up my innocence. But
yeah, for me, like I probably got a couple. Since y'all, you know, went the route of, you know, booty talks and lotion and stuff. I remember like my first time ever like really kind of exploring that route is when I was with my teammates. It was like an AAU tournament. Like we weren't like doing nothing crazy, but like they were watching a couple flicks, and it was like, look at this, and I had never watched one before. I'm like, I'm like 15, 16. I ain't never watched it yet.
Y'all had a film session, bro.
Yeah, but that was we was breaking down. I was breaking down. Like that was I had never like had watched porn before that, but I had like watched people twerk it, like, but I had never watched like. So that was the first time. I was on YouTube before that. Like, oh my god! But that was the first time like I did that. But I wouldn't say that was really like losing my innocence. Like for real, the first time that I can say like where I was like oh shit was college for real for me. Like you did whatever in high school, certain stuff, but like I wasn't in the streets and nothing. I was playing basketball, just like, you know what I'm saying, minding my business. But when I got to college, I'll say like my freshman year was still, I remember going on recruiting trips and like, they're like, yo, like I go to a party and like, you drinking? I'm like, nah, like I was all like, no, I don't drink. No, I don't smoke. I didn't cuss back then. And like my freshman year of college, I pretty much like did the same thing. I'm like, no, I'm cool. I don't drink. I don't smoke. And then sophomore year, like we met you for real, and it ain't your fault, but it was just like I was tired of being like, you know, so reserved. I was tired of being so reserved. Like we talk about it a lot. Like our freshman year, we would go to parties and like we wouldn't drink or whatever, and like we would just stand on the wall for 2 hours and might dance with one person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this shit is boring. Like, I'm trying to, like, liven this shit up. So, sophomore year, you know what I'm saying, alcohol started getting involved, and I was like, man, let's drink. And I feel like that was the beginning of, like, me starting to kind of just come into, I guess, my own in terms of, like, what I wanted to do or what I like to do. And then it was just, like, after that, like, kind of just the world opened up. Like you said, like, you start to see how people move. Mm-hmm. Like, I started, because I didn't, like, I had a girl in high school for most of my high school, so I wasn't, and I was like, you know, this is my girl, blah, blah, blah. And that's not a bad thing at all. I'm just saying, like, when I got to college, I started to see, like, how girls moved who was in relationships, how dudes moved when they was in a relationship. And I'm like, oh, this is craziness. Like, this is
wicked.
This is a wicked world we live in. Like, this is actually the world we live in. So I had to, like, start to adjust how I moved in the world, so I can, like, you know what I'm saying, just be to understand what's going on around me. So I feel like college, I want to say my sophomore year is really when I started to, like, opened my eyes to the world around me. And that's really, like I said, we met you, and then everything just changed, and we started this whole thing for real.
Yeah, I would say that. Like, I feel like being around y'all kind of amplified my true personality when we are in a social setting.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But regardless, even if I'm by myself, I can still like make the party live. But it's definitely better when I got my guys with me. You know, especially like, you know, how we was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely feel like when we was in Atlanta, like the group of friends we were with or the group of people we were with, even the people that didn't even know us, like they seen our personality and our friendship.
Yeah.
And they probably felt like, damn, like they lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they lit. I rock with them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, and that's the way I feel like it comes out. Like I said, that's why I brought it up. Just like it comes out when we're in, you know, just different spaces, or like we're together and we going to whatever. And that's kind of the perfect segue just about Atlanta. Our trip to Atlanta this past weekend, we were able, like, bro, we had, you know, fun. It was just love, and we had fun with people that we kind of knew. Like some people that we kind of knew, new people, but also but also it's just like we're able to just go places and just interact and kind of just laugh and whatever with a different, like, with, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like a bunch of different people, a variety of people. You know what I'm saying?
Demographic,
a diverse group. It don't matter who's around. Like, I feel like we always just trying to show love, and that's what I like the most about the Atlanta trip that we took. What y'all just think about the Atlanta trip? I know I want to make this kind of like a recap of our weekend, but also just like appreciation for Atlanta and what, you know, it brings to not only the culture, but just like the world, and, you know, just the music and all of that stuff. So what's your little recap, man? Why did we go to Atlanta? Did you want to say that? No? Okay. So
He said no.
Okay. Just the Atlanta recap then. We
got to shout it out while
we went down there for Erica's birthday.
It was her E-Day.
Shout out E-Day, E's 25th soiree, blah, 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 whatever. Extravaganza. Like, but, you know, I know we all appreciate her inviting us and everything like that, and we're inviting y'all and everything like that. But we had a good time. We got there Friday after a long 8-hour drive, and it was just I feel like it was love from the moment we got into Atlanta.
Right.
Like from the moment we got in the house, there was never a moment where it was any bad like feelings or like
even me,
feelings.
like I'm coming down the driveway, like beeping my horn, like
that's the first
beep.
We pull in the house, we unpacking the cars, and here Justin coming in a white Jeep, beep 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 beep, and that kind of kicked off the weekend. Like from that point until we all got back home, it was just straight love. Like nobody. I didn't see anybody like bickering. I didn't see anybody having ill feelings towards anybody else. And it was another group that came from Nashville and people who already lived in Atlanta that all came together. And it just came together like perfectly. Everybody meshed well. Everybody
felt like we knew each other for years.
Yeah.
It really felt like that.
Like it felt like we were all on one accord. Like we're gonna come down here this weekend and have a good time.
Yeah, celebration.
And have a good time. Like no matter what anybody else is like doing on their own. Like it was people who went out to a different club or went out to here, and we weren't together the whole time. But when we got together, it was all love. Yeah. And it was just like chemistry. Yeah. That's what I would say. Like a group of fools just all having
plum
fun
fools,
together.
man.
Like plum fools just having fun together. And I know we all enjoyed it. Know we all had a good time. At the Bailey Wine Center. I think that was like of course that was the main event. So it was the highlight of the whole weekend.
Let's shout them out. Like the Bailey Wine Cellar, owned and run by what's her name, Cynthia Bailey.
I'm gonna let y'all know, I had no idea that was actually like a thing in terms of like the Bailey Wine Cellar, and like, because, you know, people hit me up like, oh, you there? And I'm like, where?
Where am I? Tell me, because I didn't know either. They were like, oh, that's her sister right there. I'm like, who is her?
It's like Cynthia.
Tell me who her is.
I was seeing all the B's. I'm like, what is these B's standing for? It's like Bailey. I was like, oh. Yeah. So if you don't know, like we didn't know, because we a group of 3 dumb men. Cynthia Bailey is a real housewife of Atlanta.
A model.
a model.
First and foremost,
and she's
yeah.
on.
She's a model, but you know, we know her most, or the public knows her most from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She has a dope venue. And what part of Atlanta was that? Where we in? I can't remember.
It was Atlanta, like Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah, like so right in the city. The Bailey Wine Cellar. Her sister was there. Her sister's name is Mallory Bailey. So shout out Mallory. She was a great host. And what was the guy's name?
Dave. Famous Dave.
Yep.
Famous Dave. Shout out Famous Dave, man. Like they were two dope hosts. Like the venue was beautiful.
Very accommodating.
Yeah, very accommodating. We had bottles nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Food galore.
Yeah.
A lot of people hit us up from the post saying like, "Yo, this look like the Rock Nation brunch."
Yeah, we all had to, you know what I'm saying, get
we all stepped out,
spiffy.
big steppers.
You know what I'm saying? All got our Instagram. You might have seen it. If you follow us, you might have seen the pictures on Instagram. But we had to get a little spiffy for the occasion.
Right.
Because we knew E's friends were going to come out there on all firing on all cylinders.
And it's crazy because I thought I was doing something till they walked out with their fits. And I'm like, damn, once again.
I knew off rip I won't doing nothing with them niggas, man.
Look at this.
Man.
They stepped,
in,
man. But yeah, you can continue. It was just a real dope event. Yeah,
it was a great time, man. And even in there, I feel like everyone in there got to see our personality as friends, and it was just a really good time. I can't stress that enough. Like I really can't stress it enough. It was beautiful. Like thank you, E, for inviting us. Me and Des had a great time. I feel like that's the same for. I can speak for all of us when we said we had a great time. Going to the strip club later that night. My favorite part about the whole trip, I'm not even gonna lie, was being hip to Atlanta's delicacy at American Deli. If you ever in Atlanta, go to American Deli. And this is not a paid ad. This is coming from my heart.
It's coming from his heart.
I tried to tell him.
American Deli. Go there, get the hot wings.
I tried to
extra
tell him.
crispy, extra wet with lemon pepper.
There it is.
And the peach juice.
Peach.
I ain't tried the peach juice, but I heard peach drink.
Peach
I didn't get that, but I heard it was good. I'm not a peach fan, but when in Atlanta, you know, you try it, but I didn't get a chance to try it. But yeah, go to American Deli, get that extra crispy, extra wet lemon pepper.
I don't really like lemon pepper wings, but
did you eat some that night?
I think I ate wings.
I got back to Virginia and was like, bro, I want some wings. Like
Want some American Deli wings. They always be talking shit about like shit as in good, like about how it's the best wings in the world. So like I think I tried some wings, but honestly, I don't remember.
Different.
Yeah, they was great. Like that might have been the highlight of my night. But yeah, the strip club was crazy. It was kind of slow, but we lit that bitch up like always. You know, wherever we go, we gonna make it an event. Yeah, like I don't have too much to say, man. It was just a great time, man. Like, I wish we could have stayed longer. That's my only complaint. Like I wish we could have stayed longer. Yeah. But shout out to all E's friends. Like y'all definitely made us feel welcome.
All of y'all definitely.
From the moment everybody walked in from the plane ride.
When we were downstairs in the basement, and it felt all I heard was like a stampede of people.
Just loud.
Walk in and then
it's shot o'clock.
Ready.
Okay.
Ready. It's shot o'clock. Ready to drink.
I was whooping these boys in pool.
And speaking of that, we never even finished the tournament.
I'm the champ.
No, you're not the champ.
I went undefeated.
Okay, but we ain't even finished the tournament. Because I was gonna spank that ass.
Yeah, racked up on some money off these guys. But we ain't gonna go there because that kinda will end friendship.
We was only putting $1 up a game.
No, we put more than $1.
I only put $1 up in all the games I played. But no, it was all love, man. And like you said, all of E's friends are just, you know what I'm saying, dope. A good time to be around. It was just kind of just like, I feel like I keep saying the same thing. It was a great weekend. I'm glad we was able to go. We were safe, guys. Don't worry. Very, very safe. We had our mask and everything. So we was good. We were good, and we were around people that, you know what I'm saying, we knew, so it wasn't like we was all over the place. Before I don't know if we want to do appreciation, or do we want to just jump into the whole, will we ever do anything? I think you should introduce this since it was your question.
Yeah, I will introduce, because, we went down there because it was E's birthday. So, like, that got me thinking, like, dang, like, when was the last time we took a trip? last year in Atlanta. And
Well,
before that,
for
and
Virginia
that was
Beach,
saying,
a couple weeks ago, but that ain't.
that was
That
for
wasn't,
somebody's birthday.
it wasn't for
That's
us.
what I'm saying. Oh, you were saying like that's not a birthday.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a birthday. Then I was like, dang, when was the last time before Atlanta last year? It was in Miami
For somebody's
birthday.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about this for years. Like I'm talking about since college. We never had a spring break when it was just us. We never came up with a trip. Bro, we ain't even been to the 7-5 with just us.
We have. We went to Hampton.
But that's
It wasn't for just us, but we
that's
did.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
We never like taking a trip when it's just like a guy's trip. And it was just like, dang, we've really never gone, especially out the state.
Yeah.
When it was just like, oh, this is a guy's trip and we just gonna have a good time.
We really haven't.
And be some guys and that's it.
I know y'all niggas for what, almost 8
years.
9 years now, and we haven't been on one guy's trip.
Not one.
That's some bullshit.
Not one. But how, like, if you've had a girl during this time, how many girl trips has she taken?
A couple of them.
Oh, for a few of them.
Few of them.
So what's the difference? Like, why don't we go on trips?
So the question you said was, would we go anywhere?
I don't think we're ever gonna go anywhere.
like never.
If it's not because
2021, if this shit ends, we gotta go on a guy's trip.
I'm with it.
We got to.
I'm down.
We got to. Girls, no, y'all cannot come. I feel like we said this on this.
Yeah.
Like
No girl that knows us. No friends,
No
girlfriends, mom, sister, cousin.
No,
Y'all can't come.
it's us.
Just
And
But our trips aren't as fun as their trips.
That's the only thing I'm
because
scared
they be
of.
planning.
Bruh.
We don't plan nothing.
And not even that.
And they want to do stuff.
Yeah, wherever they go, they just have fun. Like with us, like we just about to go there, be drunk as hell. Somebody gonna pass out. Somebody gonna need some extra help with some money. Like somebody may not have enough for food. Like
On your own.
you know what I'm saying? They don't get mad.
Don't come in there.
plan the trip. They don't plan their money for the trip. It's
Nothing. It's just I'm gonna show up. Nigga.
Bro, no, we don't plan. That's
That's
what
the
I'm
problem.
scared of.
Like
Yeah.
who's gonna plan it? Really?
I'm probably the
girl.
only like close to planner in the crew.
I get anxiety when I plan trips. Like
This nigga ain't planning nothing, bro.
Like I said,
He not
I look up a couple flight tickets. I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
You playing a little bit, but like you said, you just go give up.
you just tell me where I need to be, how much I need to give you, and when it's gonna be. And don't leave it up to me to like, nah. Don't,
Yeah, no,
don't
we
leave it
don't
up to me
plan
to
nothing. We gonna get, like you said, we gonna get out there and just have bottles. So what's the move?
and a place to stay. That's it.
Nigga, y'all playing
it.
this for
That's
7
all we
months, and you
got.
talking about what's the move? You should have been had a move.
Hey,
bro.
where we going? Nowhere.
I don't know. I'm not from here.
We don't even know. Like we don't even know nowhere.
Nah, bro, that's for real, bro. I don't think we would ever go anywhere if it weren't for the women in our lives, bro.
Ever.
Friends, like you said, friends.
Especially this
sisters,
past
girlfriend.
weekend. Like I don't think I would have put a suit on
No.
other than Greg's wedding.
Oh yeah.
But I probably wouldn't have put a suit on this year if it won't for that
Nah,
trip.
for real.
Like
No, for real.
Like I wouldn't have put a suit on. Like what I need a suit on for?
No,
But that's the thing, though. I think what it is, like you saying that, like with women, like going places, like you spending money.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how many birthday celebrations have we gone to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, we're doing this and we need this amount of money by this date. And so now you gotta
Look, I was like, I felt bad that year we went to King's Dominion and y'all had to pay me $15 for them tickets.
$15.
we were like, damn.
I was
15.
like, dang, I don't know if they gonna feel comfortable with paying $15 for these tickets. Like, should I not
Hold
invite
on
them?
now. Hold on.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying y'all ain't got it, but it's just I feel bad
You feel
asking
bad
people
asking
for
for the
money
15.
for something for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't celebrate birthdays no
I was about
more.
to say that's why I do something at the crib not every year, but
Girls, they be like, it's gonna be $200.
My 14th
We going on a
birthday,
private plane.
my 14th birthday, my parents forgot it was my birthday. And from that moment, I guess that's when my innocence really left me. I went in there thinking that I was gonna get some kind of card, some money, a cake.
It wasn't no joke. They like legit forgot.
They forgot. I'm like, yeah, y'all know the day is, right? They're like, yeah, it's Tuesday.
oh,
No, it's not Tuesday.
I was born 14 years ago today. Like, you had me.
That's the moment Justin was like, well, maybe it's not that important.
Yeah, it's not that important. Ever since, I ain't gonna say ever since, but ever since then, I really ain't cared to celebrate birthdays. Like, it was other people that's like, oh, it's your birthday, you need to celebrate. So this last birthday I celebrated, what I do? Nothing. Stayed in the house. This year, I want to do something, but it's Corona, and we just went somewhere else. So I'm like, I don't really want to tell people, let's plan for something. So I'm gonna wait till my dirty 30 to do something probably big. But, I don't really care too much about my birthday like our women in our lives do. So I'm just appreciative for them. Because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have half of the memories that I got or met half the people I know. So,
For real.
I don't take pictures. I don't get dressed up and stuff. So without these trips, bro, I wouldn't have no memories.
No content.
We had nothing to talk about. My phone would be full of old pictures from college and
Be in the house.
I'd be rich.
That's why I realized we content with that. Like we content with saving money and seeing our bank account grow. Women more content with seeing their followers get up
and experiences.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
And trips across the country.
But now I'm starting to understand though, especially with COVID and seeing the passing of so many great people. I'm starting to realize 2020 is the year you need to celebrate every minute, every day, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? It kind of put this in perspective. Now, after coming from Erica's show, I'm like, yo, I low-key want to do something like this for my birthday. But it's kind of late notice.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna throw it on nobody like that. But next year we definitely gonna get fly again, and we're gonna do something nice. Maybe a boat trip or something, maybe a yacht or something like that. I don't know, something. Maybe rent out.
I'm with it.
The train station out here in Richmond. I don't know if y'all been in there yet before. Get that joint decorated real nice and have a ball type setting.
Okay.
I don't know, something.
Yeah,
we're gonna do something.
Keep them wheels spinning.
Yeah, we're gonna do something.
I'll be there.
But that's shout out to women in our lives, man. Y'all, as much as we
make us better.
Yeah, as much as we be talking shit about how we cool with not spending money and being in the house, when we do stuff like this past weekend, you know what I'm saying, we enjoy it. It's fun. We have memories. Shit, the photo album is something that we came up with. That's the name of the photo album. So that's always fun. So shout out E. Shout out all her friends. Shout out Atlanta, man.
Yeah, shout out to cameraman. Shout out to Bailey Wine Cellar.
Everybody.
The host.
Everybody.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. E's mom, she's lit, bro. I love her. She was in the strip club with us, turning up with us.
Having a good time.
Good time, bro. We made a stripper cry.
We did.
I think we paid. We might have paid her 3 months rent for her that night.
Tuition.
I didn't even see that.
Bro, she was about to cry. She was like, "Oh my god, y'all about to make me cry."
Thank y'all so much. Oh, we had no right.
Don't be crying.
And then when we left, everybody just ready to go. All of a sudden, we hear some slap boxing going on. Sound like slap boxing behind us. We turned around, this stripper clapping on Dad's
Hold on.
Fam, I was so
shit sound
confused. I was like, slap boxing, who was fighting?
bro, it sounded like a slap box contest was going on.
Oh, man.
All you heard was,
Oh, shit. Who is that?
Wait a minute. Round up.
it was fun though. It was fun.
Baby, make that ass pop.
Man.
Nah, it definitely was. It definitely was. So, yeah, that was fun, man. Shout y'all out. Everything. All right. Moving on this, but what we want to get into, I don't know. I feel like
Maybe the new verses.
yeah, I was thinking that, but I didn't know if we wanted to go there.
I
I honestly don't have a lot to say about this
really
because I don't know a lot of Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight songs. Do Not Kill Me.
I was about to say, I think this is where y'all can really say I'm young as
Yeah.
hell. Because, I really don't.
Yeah,
And, you remember hearing stuff, but I can't name you
yeah, pinpoint.
10 and 10.
Nah, I got 1 and 1 problem.
Yeah.
I know. If only you knew. That's the only Patti LaBelle song I know. I probably know.
That's a point.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh yeah,
that's a
yeah.
point.
That's definitely a point. Now, if you play some other, if I watch it in
Midnight Train in Georgia.
that's Patti.
No, that's Gladys.
Oh, that's Gladys.
I think.
Patti.
I don't know what's the name of the song, but my mom is a huge Patti LaBelle fan. So I never forget 1 year we was young. My mom got tickets to a Patti LaBelle concert at King's Dominion. She was at the Pavilion.
No.
And I was young, and I was like, "Who is this lady up here?" They got these people going crazy, kicking her shoes off. Like that was her signature thing. She'd get on stage and like she'd wear pumps out there and she'd kick them jumps off. And that was her thing. And like people go crazy, like, oh, I got Patty shoes. Patty Pies. But when she played that Say My Name, Patty. When she played that, that's a point. I remember that. Yeah, my mom was a big Patti LaBelle fan, yo. Like I know a lot of her songs. So I'm gonna go with Patty. Like I'm gonna go with Patty. I don't know too much of Gladys Knight and the Pips. Like I know they was a thing.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go with Patty. And if Patty catered the event,
She gonna bring her Patty pie.
if Patty catered that event, bruh, she winning in my book, yo.
I don't like sweet potato pie, so I really.
But she got more than just the pies,
I only know about
bruh.
I'm really.
Oh, she do got beans,
Bruh,
greens, tomatoes.
she got everything, bruh.
You name it.
Patty.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm young in this situation. I'm young in this on this topic. This ain't Brandy and Monica from a week ago.
The right kind of lover.
I don't know.
The right kind of lover for me.
Yeah, you're a little older than us because I have.
My
no
mom is
idea.
a avid Patti LaBelle fan.
man.
I might watch it if I got time.
Yeah, I probably won't watch it.
So I was about to say,
I'm not watching.
if I got time.
Hey, for real. Like I know this like is legendary. Like I'm not even trying to like play around
No,
like that.
yeah,
I know
we
this is
ain't downplay it.
legendary and like this is gonna be crazy and it's probably gonna do crazy numbers. Like
I hope it does.
It might be like up there with Brandy
They
and
better take this shit to Facebook because half of their fan base is on, it's on
They gonna do it on
Facebook.
Facebook Live.
Hey man, do it on Instagram. It's gonna break records.
It's gonna go up.
Shit.
I just ain't gonna be a part of that record break.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch a recap.
This shit gonna be over by 8 p.m. Like they gonna be sleep by 8. Like this jump starting at 3.
Yeah. Oh.
Patty, wake up!
Wake up. Hey man, y'all disrespectful.
They gonna be Gladys Knight.
Give yourself a round of applause for that one.
Ah, that was a good one.
They gonna be Gladys Knight.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my!
I am not watching
Y'all
this,
are disrespectful.
bro. Patty gonna fall asleep.
Hey,
Better with a note.
but for real, we'll pay anybody $2 who watched the whole thing and score it for us.
I give you $5.
Please. We appreciate
Nah,
it.
y'all ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't gonna watch it live. I'm probably gonna go back and watch it on like YouTube or something
That's
like
probably
that.
worse.
You think so?
At least if you watch it live, you get to see
See the
people's
comments.
reaction.
Yeah.
You go back and watch that girl.
I'm never watching this.
You gonna be Gladys Knight.
Let me see what Gladys Knight songs is. See if I know any.
Oh, they gonna
Please
kill
don't
me,
kill
bro.
us, man.
They
Please
gonna
don't kill
me,
us.
bro. I don't know no type of Gladys Knight songs. No, I mean, like I said, if they play something,
And when is it?
The 13th.
No football cup. Yeah, I'm not watching. Yeah.
Football is like
what, Sunday.
next Thursday.
No, this Thursday.
Oh, this Thursday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's next week. I think it's a week away.
I
The
think
13th
first
is Sunday,
games-
right?
Yeah, I think the first games are this
Oh
week.
shit!
Yeah, Gladys and Patty.
the Chiefs and the Texans playing on Thursday though.
Tomorrow.
Yes, but is
Okay.
that
Yeah.
that's preseason though, right?
No, ain't no
there
preseason.
Ain't no preseason.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was tripping when I seen that jump. They was like, yeah, the NFL schedule starts next week. And I was like, hold up, it's basketball season. Like I forgot it was September, yo. It's about to
Yeah.
be fall.
Yeah, it's fall now.
We done wasted our whole
Ain't-
summer, ain't go nowhere.
I think I learned this the other day. Labor Day is the end of summer. I had no idea.
I told him that.
Bro, I don't know nothing. Like, if you know me, you know I know
And the
nothing,
crazy
bro.
part is the day after Labor Day really felt like the end of summer. Like I felt a little fall breeze.
I ain't even gonna lie, that morning we woke up to
Yeah.
leave, I was like, damn, it feel like first day of school out here.
Yeah.
The kids
crazy.
back in school
Kids
now.
back in school virtually.
Oh man, I've been seeing a lot of parents going crazy.
I'm sorry, y'all. Cause I can only imagine.
Virtual school is tough. Like, and I haven't even been to virtual school. I can already imagine virtual school is just like,
I see one little girl, she just threw her headphones off and was over this shit. Like her teacher was talking to her. She was like, man, fuck this shit.
Bro, I've been in meetings at work and kids be popping up and they be like, "Hey, say hi to." We're in a meeting, sir. This is a Wendy's.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. I definitely I've been on a call where a kid is in school, also while they're in the meeting, and you just hear them talking, and you just laugh because you bruh, this is real life right now. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's going through it. So shout out to all the parents out there.
Please stay sane.
Teachers, shout out to the teachers,
definitely the
educators.
Yeah,
just try to stay sane. Because we already know.
Yeah, but definitely just closing it out. Patti, Gladys, I hope it do numbers. But y'all got Monday Night Football.
No, it's what happened this Sunday.
It's Sunday?
The 13th, you said, right?
Yeah, 13th.
So that's Sunday.
That's even worse. Y'all got Sunday Night Football.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was just bad scheduling time, for real. But
I like that they went back to the week. I like that they went back to the weekend, but this was probably the wrong battle to start.
But also, people who want to watch this, they gonna watch it.
They gonna watch it. Yeah.
So it's they gonna do.
And it might depend on what football game is on that day.
Yeah.
Because if it's a whatever team, then
Sunday usually the big ones though.
It is.
I'm sure the Cowboys
and the Rams playing.
I'm sure the Cowboys playing
At 8.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but they prime time every time.
All the time. They can be trash.
This might be the year they go to the Super Bowl. Everybody,
every other year.
every year, right?
Yeah, every year they going to the Super Bowl.
It's gonna be one year they gonna finally hit.
Yeah,
maybe.
They gonna hit one year.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it's this year though.
Just if you're out there, just comment, inform us a little bit about Patti. Let us know we got them fucked up.
Like I said,
we do.
I know Patti catalog a good little amount, so I'm kind of hit. But Gladys, I don't.
I about to say, just let us know because I know we got them fucked up. But
Yeah, I know I do.
yeah,
It's way before. It's way before my. It's before my time, and I never went back to. You know what I'm saying? Re-up and listen. So I don't know their catalog like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's going.
Yeah, just
Sure it's gonna
before
go
my
up.
time, but
I'm sure it's
good
gonna
luck.
go
Good
up.
luck.
Yeah. Definitely just shout out both of them women. You know what I'm saying? They paved the way.
For real. I know we joking, but come on.
Shout out to them. They paved
we
the
ain't
way.
gonna play with them like that.
And they still relevant. So that's,
Still.
that has something to say
And
for something.
this might sound crazy. It's no joke. They're still alive. You know what I'm saying? With 2020, they still alive and they're able to put on this for us. That's dope.
And like I said, I saw Patti live, as a kid.
Yeah.
And her energy hit me.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine.
You still remember her kicking off her shoes.
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying? Where
that's
it
her
was
signature thing. And I didn't know that. But when I saw that, I'm like, yo, that was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she changed her wardrobe so many times. That's the first time I ever seen a woman, in between her set, the song was, going towards the end. Her background singers was dancing. And singing and shit. She'll go backstage real quick, 2 seconds. She come out with a whole new outfit on. I'm like, dang, how she do that? So it's she paved the way for a lot of people and a lot of performers that are relevant now. So we definitely got to just shout out to the greats. And like you said, it's a blessing that they still here and we can still get them and appreciate them. And it's going to only elevate them even more. Just like how Brandy and Monica catalog got re-innovated. I seen they did numbers after so many people went back and listened. So I feel like the same thing going to happen. So I just, like we always say, Versus does really well with highlighting old artists or older artists from our past and helping them improve their catalogs to get them some bank now.
Yep.
So just shout out Swiss, shout out Tim for always coming with some heat. This once again is another marquee matchup.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of this, but it's a marquee matchup, even though I'm not the biggest fan of these two.
Yeah.
It's dope. So
Definitely gonna bring in the numbers, bring in the eyes. So you said, shout out Swiss, shout out Tim.
definitely talking about bringing in numbers and people watching. We got to go back again on this Tory and Meg.
Can we not spend a long time?
We
on
not.
this?
Oh, no,
'Cause I was about to say,
this
'cause
one's gonna be quick because I just want to say, come on, bro. Come on.
And the wild thing is, when I seen it, it was Tory Lanez apologizes. I thought it was a video or tweet or Instagram. It's TMZ said that he said this through a text. And I'm like, so this ain't a real, you know what I'm saying, apology. And also, if it's true what they're saying, they said he sent a text message to her 15 minutes and was saying sorry and he was really drunk. It's
Come on.
what?
That's
no
not an
excuse.
apology.
You know what I'm saying? I don't.
That's not going to me. as a man, I understand what he was trying to do. Like, not the shooting part.
Yeah.
Like, let's not get it twisted. I just understand him when you fuck up, because we've been there. Shit, I was there last week. I fucked up and I had to make up for it. And it's like sometimes we don't know how to express our true feelings, but when we do express ourselves, it seems ingenuine. So I think that's kind of where he was at. Like, he probably felt like the scum of earth after that happened. But it's like, you can't really put it in words because you just aren't that expressive. Even though you're this big artist that can make these hits about put you in 70 positions in 70 minutes, whatever. Like, you can make all these metaphors, but when it comes to like really talking to a woman and getting her to understand like how sorry you are, it's hard for us to really get that across. So what I'm just gonna say is, you can't use being drunk as an excuse of shooting somebody.
Or doing anything.
Yeah,
anything.
You want to know what's crazy though? Like, he's in a lose-lose situation regardless. Because even if he was to come out off rip, like, he still shot her. So like, what? I don't know. Like, I don't know what he can do at this point, for real.
I mean, I guess the first step is probably getting help.
Of course.
I feel like whatever happened is a result of some demon that he's fighting, whether that's insecurity, whether that's alcoholism, drug abuse, whatever that vice may be that caused him to get to that level. It's something that he probably should go to therapy or talk to someone about. Like you said, it's nothing that he can do to excuse what he did. I feel like it was horrendous. Yeah, I'm not sure like what word I was looking for.
Heinous.
Heinous. Yeah. Heinous.
Nigga on his Law and Order.
Yeah.
SVU.
It was a crazy act that he would Stephen that he can never come back from, and it's like it's just gonna take time. We definitely don't want to hear from him, but at the same time we need to hear from him. Just issue a public apology, and then maybe we can start getting to the point where it's like we can possibly bring him back into the culture. But right now we need to hear an apology, and we need to get him some help. And that's the first step in everything. That's all I gotta say.
I would kind of not piggyback, but kind of disagree on one thing with that. I don't think it's on us to get him no help, or like anybody else to get him help but himself. Like, if he wants to fix himself and any demons that he has within himself, then he has to, do that. But as far as atoning for what he did, of course, there's nothing you can do to atone for shooting somebody. Like, thank God she's not dead, so you can still, apologize. But I think the only thing he can do for real is just be an advocate against domestic violence, or be an advocate for protecting women, black women, and just use his platform to say, yeah, I messed up and did this. But not even for forgiveness or to get his numbers back up or to get back in the public eye, but to sincerely say, yeah, I messed up for doing this. So to atone for that, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start this foundation, or I'm going to donate back to this charity that, focuses on protecting women, or focuses on combating domestic violence. I think that's the only thing he could do at this point. And what you did was public because of who you are. So and it sucks that it is this way, but to atone for what you did, you have to do something publicly because that's who you are. You're a celebrity.
And even though I said I didn't want to hear anything from Tory Lanez, I feel like me as a man, I can't judge another man for his actions because I'm not there. I haven't been in that situation before. And as me being a man, I know that we're human. You know what I'm saying? So I can't judge anyone like I'm God or like I'm higher than anyone, because I done did some shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like I can say it was to that extent. But we all, I'm sure, have done something to where it's like if the public got a hold of that, it's like we would be canceled. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a joke, or whether it be an action, or whatever you did. I feel like everyone can relate to that. Like, we've all done stuff in our past that if the public or your job or somebody was to get a hold of that, you would be in some shit. You would be in some trouble that you got to speak on. So I'm not going to sit on my pedestal. I know I said it before, like I don't want to hear from Tory, but I'm coming off that pedestal now and saying like, look, it's not nothing personal against him. I really want to hear what he has to say, even if I don't believe it, or even if I don't want him to make things seem better. I just want to hear what he had to say in that moment, because we're human. Stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff happens. So we just got to understand and like, look, we can't be so judgy, because if it was us, we would want to be heard out. We would want to get our point across. So we'll at least want to be like heard and somewhat accepted. We don't want to just be shut out. So who am I to say like, oh, we don't need to hear from Tory, cancel him. You know what I'm saying? No, now, the cancel culture is still going to be real. A lot of people going to stop playing his music. Like I said, I'm not going to really play his music, but I wouldn't mind hearing something because it's been so long at this point. Like, you can't just sweep this underneath the rug and think.
And then just start putting out music. Like, nah.
You can't do that.
He definitely has to say something. Yeah. And to your point, of course, like, you know, we do judge people, but you shouldn't because you do stuff. And, you know, we definitely shouldn't judge Tory. But I feel like as men who have not only black women, but just women, period, in our lives, we can still hold them accountable.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't have to judge them, but we can hold them accountable. And holding him accountable right now looks like you do need to come out publicly, whether it's a statement or a press conference or whatever, however you want to do it as a celebrity, and say something towards whatever it is, if you legally can. I don't know, you know, the legalese or whatever's going on in the background, but if you can, you need to come out and say something, definitely before you put out any music or any other kind of content. And, you know, at that point, it'll be just left up to the people to decide how they want to move forward when it comes to Tory as a celebrity. But when it comes to Tory as a person, of course, nobody is supposed to judge another person. And at the end of the day, that is between him and Meg. Whatever happened between them, and however she wants to accept his apology or not accept his apology, she's the one who was wronged in the situation, and she has to decide whatever she wanted to decide.
All right.
So, like, we've been kind of like speaking about women and, you know, how, you know, just women and men and the whole Tory thing. So I know Justin brought this up in the chat about how, you know, the topic about the feminist website or Instagram page, bringing up the question of what women would do if men didn't exist for 24 whole hours. And he sent it to us and we read it, and the answers were wow, bro.
Yeah. It was kind of eye opening, like, cause when he said it in the chat before he sent it to us, I'm like, what would women do? And I start thinking about what we would do, and we probably wouldn't do nothing and just wait for the women to come back. It's like
nothing would get accomplished.
6 hours into them not being here.
Like, come on. You ain't got no reason to do nothing.
You ain't ate.
Yeah.
You ain't shaved.
You probably just play 2K.
You ain't bathed
24 hours, or just sit around and just wait for the women to come back. But like, when I thought about the women, I'm like, I don't know what they would do. And like you said, reading this, I'm like, damn. Like, it's kind of heartbreaking, bro.
It make me not want to be. Not saying I don't want to be a man. It just makes me not want to talk to women.
Not even for me. It just like,
I don't want to offend any woman.
It makes me like think about what I've done to like maybe make a woman uncomfortable, but also just like, I like, you know how you feel like I'm a cool dude, like I'm a good dude, like I don't you know make women feel uncomfortable. But then when you see it's like this, and like you like, this is how a lot of women feel. So now it's just like, I'm a part of, like, you can't say that, no, that ain't me. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're men, so we're
I'm
part
sure
of,
we all done something
exactly. And
one time that made a woman
and like,
feel
I'm looking and
uncomfortable.
I'm like, walk alone at night. You know, one of the answers, a comment, they said the most common answer was just like taking a walk at night. And I'm like, that's crazy that they feel like they can't take a walk at night. But then it's not crazy, because you know how niggas give it up when women walking in.
Sometimes I'm afraid to take walks at night.
Exactly. So it's just like, it just make you think, and I'm just like, I didn't mean to like take over, but it was just like, damn, bro, like we are part of the problem, even if we don't heckle women when they walking, or, you know what I'm saying, make a woman feel uncomfortable by saying little slick shit or verbally harassing them. Like, even if we don't do that, we still are a part of the problem. So I was just like, damn, like that's kind of like a gut punch.
Yeah, eye opening. Then I was, go ahead before y'all.
No. I was just agreeing with y'all. It is eye opening. But you can say what you were saying.
Yeah, I was just looking at some things like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, now don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of the stuff is valid. Like walking around at night, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's valid because that is kind of scary as a woman, especially if you look good. If you look good, you walking around a strange area at night, you know, with all this traffic and stuff going on. Like, you just never know. Mm-hmm. And you by yourself. Like, a lot of times if a girl is walking out at late at night, it's like she's with someone. Mm-hmm. So I understand like they want to, you know, do that, walk out or whatever, wear the clothes that they want to wear without feeling like they're going to get assaulted or any kind of catcalling is going to go on. But when I started seeing stuff like they wanted to sleep outside, I was like, man, come on now. So men is the reason why you can't sleep outside? Or is it them goddamn lions, tigers, and bears?
Oh my. That's
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, mosquitoes ain't the reason why you ain't sleeping outside. Like, it's all, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, I definitely understand. But
I get where you going.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. I get where you going. But I think a part of this feminist page in this question is that they just it had to be extreme. Sometimes you have to be very extreme to get your point across.
Right.
Now, mind you, I don't think they would be sleeping outside and they may want to camp. If you want to camp, that's fine. Like, I get it. I get where they were going with it. But I get what you saying too. Like, that's an extreme example.
Yeah.
But the example that kind of got to me was basically saying they would wear what they want to wear. Mm-hmm. And I think part of it is, you know, the rape culture that's very prevalent in the United States as a whole, is because even when somebody gets accused, or a woman accuses somebody, a man, of rape, it turns into, well, what does her past say about her? Or what does how does she dress say about her, and everything like that. And nothing, absolutely nothing justifies anybody getting raped. So I get where that is, and not even saying I'm going to use this as example just because I want to, but me having a little sister or a big sister or anything like that doesn't matter. Women are women because they're people, you know, and that's just it. So me having a little sister or having people in my family that are women shouldn't change anything about how I see women as people. But that it hit me because it's just like, why would I want my little sister? And of course, it is different because it is personal. But why would I want my little sister thinking what she wears is going to affect how her man treats, how her night goes, how somebody chooses to drug her and, you know, try to attempt to rape her, or how different dudes try to approach her, or not even approach, but different dudes think they can give certain levels of respect to her because how she's dressed. And it should be a level of respect that's just respect because you're another person. Not because you're a woman I'm trying to get at, or you're a woman that I'm trying to get at that's dressed this type of way. But it should be, you're a woman, no matter how you're dressed, I'm going to present you with this level of respect, and we're going to see where it goes. If you turn me down, you turn me down. If you accept me for, you know, me trying to get at you, then we'll see where it goes. But that's where it kind of hit me, because it's just like, dang, like, I worry about what I dress because I like to dress nice, of course, but I don't worry about how I dress thinking somebody's going to respect me less because I'm wearing like a tank top versus I'm wearing like a hoodie or a full suit. This woman is going to look at me and be like, oh, he's a hoe because he's wearing a tank top.
But in a way, that kind of is what happened, because when we wear suits, don't we get a little bit more respect?
No, like, but I'm saying that's in a professional setting.
Yeah, it's not like a sexual thing.
And we can talk about how that's kind of, biased too. But at the end of the day, that's a professional setting. Of course, we don't expect you to come in, anybody. Nobody expects me to come into work with what I'm wearing right now.
Right.
If I'm working in a professional setting, just like nobody expect a woman to come in to work with a swimsuit, because that's not the setting for a swimsuit. But if I did see you on Instagram and you have hella swimsuit pictures, I shouldn't, in my head, think I can approach you in a different way than I can.
Like, it's easy.
Than I can a woman who wears nothing but dresses and stuff like that. On her Instagram, and that's where it kind of it hit me, because it's just like there are dudes who approach a woman, thinking they can treat her a certain way. And that's what leads, because of how they approached them or how they saw them to begin with. And that's what leads to stuff like domestic violence, because I respect you, because when I met you, you was wearing this and you was doing this and you was in the club. So I don't have to treat you the same way I treat a woman I met at church or somewhere else. And as dudes, as men, that's just something that we got to keep fighting towards. And if you hear your friends make any like kind of derogatory statements towards women who are dressed quote unquote a certain type of way, then it's up to you to really kind of like fix that within your friend group, within your circle, and say at the end of the day, they're women, respect them. If you don't think they should be dressed how they're dressed, don't approach them. But at the end of the day, still respect them. So I get what they're saying, and I get what you're saying, but I think they just had to be kind of extreme with this question and answering it, just to get their point across about how they don't feel like they can be themselves.
Yeah, they don't feel safe. And that's the scariest. Man. Yeah, that's the scariest thing for me, because it's like, as a man, like y'all said, like, we do our best not to make a woman feel unsafe or uncomfortable, like especially with our friend group. Even we take the Atlanta trip this weekend, like we try to ingratiate everyone, no matter the size, no matter the color, no matter the dress, no matter what, like whoever you are, we just want to have a good time. And that good time doesn't involve anything sexually. It's just making sure that everyone is comfortable in this environment. So that's the most heartbreaking thing to me, is that women don't feel comfortable or feel like they can be comfortable with men in the world, because at every time they have to look over their shoulders. And it's just sad, because it's like a few bad dudes mess it up for everyone, because we don't all look at women as just sexual beings. A lot of us do, but the majority of my friends, I'm just say my friends, we don't look at women just as sexual beings. Like we definitely know that is a part of their being, but it's not the only thing they're for. Like I respect women to the utmost. And if I had a business, I probably would employ way more women than men, just because I feel like women are more on their shit. They handle business way better than men. And they gonna look out for you. Like we was talking about that one time, like with who your parents, like do they have a favorite or whatever with your parent? I'm like, my sister, because she goes out of her way to make sure my parents are straight, more than I would. So women are always looking out for your best interest, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely great to have them around. And it's like, they're beautiful, you know what I'm saying? No matter the shape, no matter the size, the color, they're beautiful and all that, right? So I love having women around. And it's nothing sexual, you know what I'm saying? But it does hurt me at times when it's like I see posts like this and it's like, dang, like so many of us have damaged that trust between women that they no longer feel comfortable around us. And even when they're around good people like us, they kind of still have their guard up. And that's the saddest thing about it, because I never want to harm a woman. Like, I never had the urge to sexually abuse a woman. Like I can't speak on that. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't get me off. Like I never to this day, I'd never understood how a rapist could get a nut off, because seeing fear in a woman or someone crying in front of me or just resisting, it's nothing I could get off to. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just me personally. Now, in the past, like like I said before, I'm sure I've said something that may have made someone feel uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. But that's just me, like, being dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's not like me trying to intentionally hurt you or whatever. It's probably me just being dumb. But if I just want to say right now, if I ever made a woman feel away or uncomfortable, I apologize on behalf, and I apologize on behalf of men right now, because it's a lot of men that have done dirty stuff to women. And I feel like I've been around it once or twice, and I didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. And now, and it was years ago, like before this whole culture and feminists and stuff became a movement. Like, I'm sure I was around some people that didn't respect women at the utmost, and I didn't say anything. So me now, I know that I would never let something like that go past and not say anything. Mm-hmm. But like I said, like in our past when we young, we kind of do certain things that just is stupid. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So on behalf of my friends and behalf of men around the world, like women, we just want to say we love you, we respect you, we appreciate you, and we would be nothing without you.
Exactly.
For real.
Nothing at all.
We wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a woman. So
we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Y'all said it all. Ain't nothing knocking that, man. Y'all said it all. Like I said, like everything you said, I agree with it. What was you about to say?
You got something to say? No, if you don't have something to say about the last, I hate that we always do this. Mm-hmm. But we just came from uplifting women and all
we
that.
Do always
and y'all are great. Don't get me wrong.
Women do this.
Are great. I'm gonna look at camera. Women are wonderful.
We gotta figure out a way to not do this anymore.
Women, y'all are wonderful.
It better not be a butt.
Coming from the guy who called them cokeheads.
Why we still talking? That was episode 1. But
5 episodes ago, my bad.
5 episodes ago.
He's a changed man.
But sometimes you gotta answer some tough questions about women. So I'm gonna pose a tough question to y'all. If y'all were in this situation, and this is one of them stupid situations.
It's a stupid ass
It's
situation.
stupid, but we one of us thought about it, and it was very interesting, so we gotta talk about it. If somebody was or something was drowning out of your girl, your mother, your sister, I don't even want to say this last.
No,
part.
it's them 3. It's them 3, or you can. Is that it? Or you can get
$1 million.
No, it's saved.
Oh, that's drowning too.
Yes.
Or $1 million of your cash.
Repeat it. Just
if something was drowning, or someone out of your mother, your girl, your sister, or $1 million in cash.
Cold hard.
In your money. I mean, in your hand. It's your money too. Who or what are you saving?
First. That's the question. Like, who are you saving first?
So you can go back and save the rest of it.
You can, but this is the thing. When it comes to drowning, we all know when it comes to drowning, you only got a little bit amount of time. So by the time you saving one,
I got my answer.
Can I grab 2 of them and then the other 2 grab my feet?
I got my.
I'm about to say you Malcolm Phelps. If you an Olympic swimmer, I'm sure you can get all of them. But if I can't swim in the deep end. So
I got my answer.
It's only one person getting saved.
You got your answer?
I got
I'm
my
going to give you a
answer.
drum roll.
It's locked and loaded. All right.
Drum roll. Here we go.
All right.
I'm scared. I am scared. But here we go.
Let's do
Here we go. Come on.
I'm choosing $1 million in cash because why can't the rest of y'all swim?
Oh, my God.
That's a valid question. What you doing drowning? What are you doing drowning?
How I can swim and y'all can't?
Why I gotta save y'all? This is my first time to hit $1 million, and I gotta choose between that and my mama. Come on.
And if you think about it, what if you save one of them, the other 2 still dead, and mean y'all ain't got no money?
Ain't nothing.
Who the oldest? Well, I mean, who the youngest?
You know
Who they got more life to live?
I feel terrible.
Hey, you said your answer.
So you taking the money?
You taking $1 million.
It's
You
a
said
good
it.
reason though.
What's the? All right, tell us.
He
the
about to
reason.
get a text from his sister, his girl, and his mama.
Tell us the reason.
Exactly. And if I choose one of them, what the other two in heaven doing?
Looking down at you.
Blocking
like
your
this.
blessings.
She's blocking my blessings for the rest of my life. Well, I can get my blessings.
You can pay for a good funeral for all three of them.
Oh, I didn't think about
They all get a headstone.
I can set up foundations in their name.
All right, with $1 million, that's kind of pushing it. You gonna run out.
I can help other people with that $1 million. Or I can save one person, lose out on the other two,
And lose out on it.
and
Come on, man. You got $1 million.
I don't think it's a tough question.
You gotta answer nice.
Gym of the week. We
I tried to get to the gym of the week last week. Y'all wouldn't let me.
I don't know who question this was, but we gonna answer it.
No.
It was my question, and I have no answer, bro. This is I saw it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask them.
Answer it.
Ooh, boy. A Mike, go ahead, go first.
No,
Hey, Mike.
somebody.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
What I'm
I
gonna
know
do?
you and your sister got a really close bond, so if she
do.
watching this.
And your mama. And if you had a girl, you would have a real good bond with her.
We all dying.
You just gonna jump into?
Hey, I love y'all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm gonna kiss the cash too the longest though. Mwah.
Ain't never gonna see that much at one time.
Might throw a couple bills in the sky, but I'm drowning. We all drowning. I'm not saving.
That wasn't even
that's
an
a cop out.
answer.
That's
Fam,
a
that's
cop
a
out. No,
cop-out.
I'm not
I don't
saving.
want no hair. That's a cop out. We
gotta
need to.
choose.
You gotta choose.
I'm
one of
not-
those. That's why I chose. If I could just say we drowning, then we drowning.
All right, so you say your girl, not your wife,
Your girl,
your girlfriend.
Oh, we know who
your
ain't
mother, your
making it.
sister, and $1 million.
Can we all just drown?
No.
Can we all drown?
You have to answer this question. Out of these four, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna go with beating that nigga. I'm saving $1 million. Yes, I'm saving $1 million. Hey, look, I was skeptical about this. I was gonna drown with y'all, but he made a good point. If I save one of y'all, the other two go and $1 million. I might as well just get the $1 million. Y'all each get a headstone. Listen, y'all gonna have a beautiful
nice
funeral.
headstone.
Y'all all gonna. It's gonna be a consolidated funeral. I'll tell you that right now. All three of y'all.
Cause we ain't having three separate.
They gonna share the casket, bro.
I'm about to say
Nah, they can't share the casket. They each get their own beautiful casket.
I ain't make
And
this.
it's just one service though.
I ain't make this $1 million for no reason.
One
You gotta
service.
drive through.
I was about to make a terrible joke.
You got the cookout drive through 2 lanes. Like
gonna make it.
who you want to see?
Which one?
Which
Three
one?
lanes. Which one you here for? Okay.
I'm gonna make a foundation with all three of their names together. So it's just one charity
I'm gonna just
foundation.
call it Mama Wife Sister Foundation.
Mama Sister Girl Foundation. Yeah,
Oh man.
I might have to go with $1 million, man.
Never
'cause
get the $1 million and get
Say
your
it with
good.
your chest,
I
man.
might have
I
to-
said it with my
I
chest.
don't
What you
know.
going
I'm not
with?
saying it with my chest.
Come on.
I
You gotta have conviction about your choice.
$1 million. Only because, like you said, bro, if I say one, like I can't say the other two, and of course they're not gonna be mad at me because they ain't gonna be here no more. But like,
know how to swim though.
that's my thing too, man. Like, can y'all at least just try? Like that's why I said, can I? Like, I can have
Try to stay afloat.
I can have $1 million in this hand, like one of them in this hand, two of them.
But you know when somebody drowning, they panicking.
And they
Two
push.
of 'em- two
So
of
you
'em
gotta have
can
both
actually-
your arms
and
open.
That's
All right.
a good point too. So think
So
about
somebody
this.
grabbed it?
No. The other three that you're actually trying to save are trying to drown you in the process. That $1 million in cash ain't trying to drown you.
ain't trying to drown nobody.
It just want to be saved.
It's just like, look, whoever get me, gonna be good.
If it hit the bottom, you ain't never gonna see it ever again.
Man,
You
look,
might see the.
So
You gonna see the other three again.
You ain't never gonna see the million.
You gonna see the other 3
if you
again.
get there.
You gonna get there because you're gonna use that $1 million to do something good.
The Lord gonna look down and be like,
He
you know
gonna
what?
bless you.
He gonna bless you.
Hey, you
Why
gonna
can't
see them again.
Why can't the 3 just like try to hold on to me? One of them got
You
that
asking
cash,
too many questions.
and I just like.
They going to a better place.
What if they don't? What if they want to be on Earth for a little bit longer?
They gonna have to be here without $1 million.
One of them.
One of them. And they're gonna have to know that you saved their life out of 2 other people, and they're gonna live with that guilt for the rest of their life.
All right, so hold on. I'm about to ask a question, but we got to get your answer. You ain't getting out of this.
you get real quiet.
Ain't no gym of the week yet. We got to get your answer, my boy.
What you going with?
I'm gonna take a different route than y'all. Ooh. I would love to save the $1 million cash. Mm-hmm. And honestly, if this was in person, depending on the day, I might be with y'all.
Depending on the
yeah, because if me and my girl just got into it,
she ain't getting saved.
She ain't getting saved.
Don't save her. She don't want to be. What she want to be?
If I start thinking about the fights that me and my sister got into, then she might not get saved either.
That's true.
And then my mom, like you said, like she'd have been around a couple times.
But if you think about that 14th birthday,
you know what I'm saying? You forgot me.
I'm gonna look the other way.
You know what I'm saying?
What Jesus say?
Turn the other cheek.
God loves a cheerful giver. I can't give if I save you. But all right, so look, this is how much trust I have in my girl.
Ooh, okay.
I think I might save my girl. But the thing is, with my girl, this comes with a year of immunity.
See.
That's what I'm saying. It got to.
This when he get in trouble.
If it can't come with a year, and I'm not saying I'm gonna cheat. I'm not saying I'm gonna be doing nothing foul. But if I say something that you don't particularly like,
You can't say nothing.
I saved you.
You was about to die.
What she say?
It don't save me.
All right.
See, I told you.
I'm going with the $1 million. I'm going with the $1 million too. If I can't hold this over your head, if we get in an argument, I can't hold it. I saved you over your head. I'm going with the $1 million.
Look at the stipulations this nigga come with, bro.
No, but I was gonna say this though. I was gonna say I would save my girl because I feel like with me and my girl, we could together make $1 million. Or more.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like with our 2 of our heads combined with what we have,
Y'all gonna make $1 million.
easily. Easily. I feel like that $1 million is the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
just a
like,
start.
if I can't hold it over your head, then I'm going with $1 million. And I don't want to hold it over your head like, I saved you, but it's like, you mad my drawers in the floor? Come on now.
I saved you.
You wouldn't even know these drawers was here if I didn't save you.
The $1 million would be looking at this right now.
She would know.
Nah, like, if my mama watching this, I'm saving you.
I about to say whoever
My
watching
sister,
this
you
at the
getting saved.
time.
Who was ever watching it at the time, you getting saved.
Now the $1 million. If you
No,
watching
but that
this
ass
right
though,
now,
in that situation, I would literally try to save all 3.
I would. I literally would.
I would say fuck the $1 million.
I about to say you wouldn't even think it.
I wouldn't even think
in
about
a
the
serious
money.
situation.
In a serious
You wouldn't
situation.
think about the $1 million.
Yeah,
You would
I'm
think
going for
about
all
a
3.
way to save all 3 the quickest way
Yeah.
as possible.
Either we all going out or we all getting saved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's seriously. If we answer
Yeah.
that seriously, of course, that's
I'm
the
trying to
first thing
save
we're
all
trying to do.
3.
All 3.
But if we get these jokes off,
That $1 million looking mighty good.
Mighty good.
I can buy a new girl.
And a new mom.
You can't buy no new mama.
Why not?
You buy a new mom and a new sister and a new girl. Damn.
You know what money buying niggas these days?
How much your mama gonna cost? Like,
A good
you
200.
can't. But that's my thing. Like, in terms of buying
$200
them,
rats.
Yeah.
but like, why would I buy a mom? Especially like right now. Like,
You don't need one.
I don't.
Well, you don't.
I don't.
you need
Yeah, I don't.
yours.
I don't need a new one. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
need
need
yours,
mine,
but you don't
I don't
need
need
a
a
new
new one. So I wouldn't. A sister. If I was like, if the only child. Like, well, like if I would be the only child without her, maybe.
That's
Yeah, because you do got more than one sister, so it's like which
Got
one?
3 of them things. Shout out all
three
of
of
y'all.
Dang, nah. Yeah.
Yeah, it said sister though. It was one.
Yeah, so it's like one of them. You get to choose one of them.
No, I ain't chousing one.
Just one of
No,
them
I'm
just
saying
happened
just
to be
like-
drowned.
Yeah.
Was drowning. Which is
Because you could lose one and still have 2 more. In your situation, it's like
I don't want to lose none of y'all. I love you all. I don't want you to drown.
with me, I only got one of everything, so
I'm saving everybody.
I gotta save somebody.
Yeah. How much you think your new girl will cost?
It depends on what type of girl you want.
What type of girl? Never mind. We're not getting into
If I
that.
got $1 million,
No. We're not getting into that. We stand away. We are staying away. So we good?
Yeah, we good, man.
we good, man. We don't got like the crazy clips from last week on this.
Oh no,
but I feel like it was a real dope vibe today.
definitely. It ain't about trying to recreate the you know what I'm saying from last, because those are gonna come. Like last week, that wasn't planned. That was not like orchestrated any type of way. Like that shit literally happened. And
Then don't say me. No, that was a good one.
what? Oh, that was hilarious. I don't know if they're gonna hear it like that on the audio, but that was hilarious. But nah, yeah, last week that like I was thinking about that too. I'm like, we don't need to like try and like reach for that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Is that those moments are gonna come, but I really do.
it ain't coming from me no more.
Yes, it is.
It ain't coming from me no more.
This man,
I learned my lesson.
It's off. It's gonna be you. Like you're gonna be that person. You're gonna be
I'm
that
PG
person.
nice now. PG.
Oh my gosh, bro. That was hilarious.
I ain't saying nothing ever again that's gonna get me in trouble.
Amen.
Because Lord,
But with you getting in trouble is good for us. So
you know what it took me to get out of trouble?
You need
Not
to-
even that what we talked about.
I say we know.
I still feel like at the end of the day that listen,
I'm scared.
I'm just
Okay.
saying I still feel like at the end of the day that some stuff that I say needs to be overlooked. But at the same time, I understand how me saying certain wild ass shit will make someone get in their feelings. So it's like I understand now. I'm not gonna be the one that says anything to get us go viral. I'm trying to get us to that next level. I'm trying to get us to bring that bank in.
No,
But we can't get there with me because
no. But what the crazy thing is though, the thing that made us, and we ain't go viral, but the thing that like got the funny clip was that you had already fucked up. So that's what came from the funny clip. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like you saying something that got, like, you get what I'm saying? Like
if it weren't for me saying that, we wouldn't have got to that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So, but we can get those moments, you know, it just might not be at your expense of saying
Yeah,
something
it's
stupid.
never gonna be at my expense.
Don't do that.
But yeah, just don't. Yeah, please. We don't need that. We would rather take.
Told y'all last week, I'm done being vulnerable. Y'all getting the bare minimum now. I'm gonna be like Maul.
You gotta give us 100%, bro.
Be like Maul off Joe
on now.
Budden.
All of it.
You gotta give us 100%. We're gonna give 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna try to give 100%.
my man came out with the whole lotion story off rip, bro. Come on now.
Did I say that? That was this spot.
That
Nigga,
was
was
his
the
vibe.
first topic. You said it. Ain't no taking it back. We keeping it.
Everybody done use lotion a little bit before. That's fine.
Oh man. All right.
But we definitely hope y'all enjoyed this pod. It's been fun making this. I'm not even gonna lie. All day I've been excited to pod. So we're gonna get this to y'all hopefully a little quicker than last week.
Hopefully. Bear with us, man.
just
You
please
know what I'm
bear
saying?
with
We
us.
still learning. We still, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out what works best for us. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a full-time job. We still, you know, work and have our other stuff going on. So, you know, just bear with us. But thank y'all for the support, for all of you that support, and for all of you out there. You know, just keeping us in y'all prayers and, like I said, supporting, man, liking it, subscribing. And listen, if you like something, like we get people who comment, laugh, like share it. Like, you know what I'm
Please.
saying? Share it too. Share it to your people on your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, whatever that you on, that so they can see it. You get what I'm saying? So now they can maybe look at it and they tell a friend. So like that's one of the most important parts. Like we appreciate the interactions. Don't think I'm like trying to get y'all to stop interacting. Like keep on doing that. Just make sure you share it as well, because that's more eyes on it. And you know, we're just trying to get this thing out there. We know we still young. It's only episode 6, but you know what I'm saying? We want
It's episode 6, but I feel like we should be touching like
it's
way bigger market.
It's crazy, bro. Like I think we putting a whole bunch of pressure on ourselves for real. It's like
I wouldn't say that. I just feel like I know our potential, and then we've been doing this for a year now. I would say like even not longer, mock pods and stuff like that. Like if y'all could hear the mock pods we had, bro.
Yeah,
we've been doing this for a while, so I feel like we way deeper than 6. Yeah. So that's why we talk like that. But we only at 6. Just keep reposting, resharing. Definitely like and comment. As always, follow us. Do we want to do this now, or do we want to go to social? You
can do it now.
Okay. As always, follow us on all social media platforms at Open Gym, the pod, or Open Gym Pod. Sorry. Follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe. Please. Here's the subscribe button right here.
Right there.
Once again, the subscribe button is here. Don't click on this button though. Don't think clicking on this button right here is gonna subscribe you. You gotta go on underneath the video and hit the official subscribe button.
That's just a little effect that we added in.
And just I know I always come in here and talk about how I'm gonna get money out of y'all, but we're gonna do this one more time. Just know I've been looking at the analytics. And YouTube said we don't get paid until we get either 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 listens.
And we had 62 subscribers right now. Last time I checked,
we had 62 subscribers and we got 155 listens. So we got a long way to go before we get paid. So y'all gonna
run this shit up.
Run it up, please.
Good, great.
I'm not trying to get paid off this jump right now, but just know like we need y'all help.
We need it
to possibly get something. And then if we get paid, then shit, y'all gonna get the better quality of stuff. Because we can get rid of these iPhones and start getting some Canon cinema, some red
3S.
cameras, whatever we need. You know, like
y'all get
go do your research
quality
on a red camera. If you look up a red camera right now, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and we ain't buying no red cameras right now.
Right,
not right now.
No, unless I find that $1 million drowning, then we ain't getting no red.
We definitely jumping in for that $1 million, and then we can get y'all better quality. But for real, run it up, help us out. I know we ain't getting to 1,000 subscribers or 52 million listens. How many was it?
So it's 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 listens, 4,000 hours of listens.
And we had
that's
155 hours.
Last time I checked, we was at 155. Now the pod that just dropped.
I'm about to say we just started.
The pod that just dropped though, it might bump us up to like 200, maybe. But yeah, we've been in it for what, 2 months now?
I'm about to say we started August 7th was the first day.
August 7th?
August.
So it's been a month. It's only been a month. So we doing pretty good right now for just a month in.
We just started. We're at exactly what we need to be.
Yeah. I'm not rushing the process at all. Like I said last week, 5 down, a lifetime to go. 6 down now, still lifetime to go. So we ain't got nothing but time. And if this never pop off, this is just an outlet for us to give to y'all. I'm not looking for this to be my end all be all. If it is, that'll be great. But if not,
and it's already been fun. 16, it's already been fun. We've been able to kind of bring people laughs, make an impact on the people that we know, the small community of people that we know that has been watching. So that's already been like a win in our book. So we not like, you know what I'm saying? We not tripping. We not serious, like too serious when we talking about, you know what I'm saying, getting money and all of that stuff. But if we do,
it's always that but.
If we do, we are for the streets. Let that be known.
All right, so let's get to this gym of the week, man.
I'm bullshitting, by the way. We ain't for the streets.
Let's get to this gym of the week.
Gym of the week. Hold on. All right, here we go. Gym of the week. Moesha playing. Let's go, B-Nag.
All right. So you may not have what you need, but you're never without this seed that will produce it. So I'm going to say it again. You may not have what you need right now, but you're never without the seed that will produce it. That was in my notes. I was kind of looking for a gym this week. We didn't really have somebody to get a gym this week. So I was kind of looking for one. That was in my notes. I didn't really take down who said it. So I do apologize if that's your quote and we're not giving you credit for it. But for me, that just basically, it's self-explanatory. Like I feel like a lot of our gyms have been. It's just that if you need something, you may not have it right now, but you have something within you that can produce what you need. So if you need love, go out there and give love to somebody else, and it's gonna return to you tenfold. If you need if you need groceries, if you need money, if you need anything physical, just go out there and give to someone else. And in my opinion, that's just my faith. The Lord is going to provide for you either way, because you're giving it to somebody else. You're giving your tithe. You're giving your last 10%, whatever you have. You're giving your energy to somebody, so that energy is going to be returned to you tenfold. You're giving your love to somebody, so that's going to be returned tenfold. You're giving your time to somebody, so on the back end, the Lord is going to bless you and give you more time to do whatever you need to do for yourself. And I believe that wholeheartedly with this pod. We're giving laugh and love and everything out to people. Like, we're giving ourselves to people. So it's going to be returned to us. Like, it kind of flows in perfectly, because y'all was just talking about, kind of different monetary goals and everything like that. But the reason I don't really worry about stuff in my personal life is just because of my faith and me understanding that as long as I'm giving what I'm making to other people and spreading it out there, I'm gonna have it returned back to me tenfold. That's why when it comes to any of my friends needing any time or just to talk on the phone or talk about their problems or just spend time with me, or if they need me to pay for something like food or anything like that, none of my friends really do, but anybody that needs me to pay for anything small and if I have it, I'll do it, because I understand that that's just the law of sowing a seed. It's going to return to you, and you're going to be made whole. So that's just a principle that I kind of live by, and I think this is really important, especially in the times that we're in right now. So
yeah,
definitely. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like that. Again, it's, you may not have what you need, but you're never without the seed that will produce it. And I agree with everything you said. I feel like we say that a lot. I agree with everything you said, but I really do, like, just I get what you're saying, and I relate to it, because it's the truth. Like you said, it's self-explanatory. Everything that we want, we have it within us to get. You know what I'm saying? It might not, like, if we talked about $1 million in the drowning, like, we might want $1 million and we may not have it tangible right now, but we have the idea, we have the relationships, we have the whatever the case may be, we have it in us to get there. You know what I'm saying? We just have to put that into use. We have to kind of really kind of settle down and kind of look within ourselves to figure out what it is that can get us to that million or whatever that goal may be. We have it in us. We just have to just bring it out of ourselves. So I fuck with that quote. I really like it. And
right.
Yeah, man, it's a great gym.
Yeah. And I know y'all probably be like, yo, this dude always trying to get some money about this. But nah, I honestly, bro, like, from the bottom of my heart, if all I could do from this podcast is bring laughter and joy, that's all that matters to me. Because just today, like, when we dropped that pod snippet and we got so much feedback, and it wasn't even the most feedback, but it was a good amount, but that made my day.
Yeah.
It made me feel,
was in a good ass mood.
man. Like, that, like, made me understand, like, all right, we on the right path. People are listening, people are engaged, and people are wanting to see us win. You know what I'm saying? So if we never make $1 out of this, I don't care, because making y'all day or week better is the joy. It's just a joy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand, like, looking forward to something and that being your outlet for the week. You know what I'm saying? This is my outlet. Every Wednesday, I'm looking forward to these days to hang out with my guys, because usually that's the only time we talking.
Yeah.
Tuesday and Wednesday. That's the only time. I mean, sometimes we have a group chat here and there. Sometimes I might call them here and there. I know when I'm editing the video, Leon like, bro, this nigga calling me again. But other than that, man, like I really get to, you know, kick the shit with my guys, and if that's all it comes down to, this all we ever get, bro. Like that's more than enough. You know what I'm saying? So just thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening each and every week. Tell a friend to tell a friend about us, and we're gonna keep bringing y'all good content. We're gonna keep bringing y'all quality content as well. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, like, just bear with us. We're gonna always get better. Like Blamo said, this is the best pod until the next one. So until then, I would just say, Kenny Smith, take us home.
Take us home.
Let's go home. Let's go home.